Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the MTsN Kota Malang podcast. I'm your host today, Gea, and now I will be talking about media for school with Mr. Mizan Shahrani. Assalamualaikum, sir.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm fine. How are you?
I am very well. Thank you so much for asking. So to start our podcast today, maybe you can tell us what is your position in the institution that you work on?
Okay. Well, I'm as you just mentioned. My name is Mizan Shahrani. I'm from the Ministry of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, and my position is as the coordinator of database system and broadcasting and also human relation.
You are as the coordinator of human relations and also media. Maybe you can explain to us what is media?
Well, if we are talking about media, then we have to refer to two different kind of media. Media refers to broadcasting if we talk about mass media, but another different using of media also used in education circle means that media that we use to convey our message to the people or to the student. That's another media. So which one you want to explain?
Today we are going to be talking about media publications for school.
Well, right now we are in an era that full of tools that we can use as media to convey our message. For example, like internet, and also the recent development of internet. We have also, like here we have podcast,
Yes.
right? And we have tools here. We have so many media to convey our message to the people. So if you're talking about media in this sense, then if we can talk further about this, then I think now is the time for us to improve our capability to master all the media tool, and also to improve our capability to have such a knowledge, to master all the knowledge relating to the media. So we have to maintain and manage the media professionally.
What do you think are the tips on making good media for students in school?
Media, what kind of media do you mean? Because we have two media.
We are talking about the media used for school. So, as you were talking before, we have to improve the media in schools, right?
Yeah.
What do you think are the tips on improving those?
Well, first of all, because to improve media, we have to think of at least two kind of aspect that we have to think. First, about the tool itself, hard drive, or this is the one thing. And then also we cannot neglect the importance of software. What I mean by software here is the human resource. So we have to improve the capability of the human resource to manage the media. So as I can comment here in the State Islamic School, Junior High School of Malang, you have such wonderful room that we can conduct podcast like this. It's a proof that you are quite concerned about the media.
What do you think is makes the media in MTS good? In what aspect? Maybe in the use of tools, we have lots of tools. Maybe in the use of human resource, we have good human resource. What do you think is the best aspect that has been used in MTS Kota Malang?
We cannot underestimate one aspect and then we quite promote another aspect. Both of them are quite important, so we have to manage both of them together to have a good media. Media, we cannot only consider about the human resource. Human resource without tools, we cannot do nothing. We can't do nothing. We can't do anything. So we have to maintain both of them equally. Yeah.
Today we're doing a podcast. It is known that MTsN Kota Malang is the first madrasah to have a podcast on its own. What do you think about our podcast? What do you think we can do to improve our podcast in here?
I think as a representative from the Ministry of Religious Affairs, I am quite proud to have one madrasah that they have quite good podcast room. And as you said, this is the first one, right?
Yes.
The first one madrasah that
to have
a podcast, and I have to appreciate that you have a time right now to have podcast. And I think this kind of attainment should be imitated by other madrasah. Yeah, especially in Malang, and also I think we have to, I think maybe you can share your, experience in managing this podcast to other school all over Indonesia.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate having this podcast with you.
Thank you.
We do hope that the tips that Mr. Mizan Shahroni has given today will we can use those tips to improve the media publications for school for students in MTsN Kota Malang.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
We appreciate all of your efforts for coming here today.
Thank you.
And that's it for today's podcast. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.